going on, sports fans? We back again, another edition, RaWordz podcast, presented by LJ from Houston, live from the Sports Chamber Studios. And I got my boy on the line. We about to finally talk these NBA Finals. You know, Phoenix Suns going against the Milwaukee Bucks. What's going on, Chris?
My man, LJ, man, happy to be back, man. And this is the best time of the year right here, man. We're gonna see who won it more.
Hey, and I couldn't be more happier with these finals, to be honest with you, man.
I respect that.
Yeah, both of these franchises Phoenix ain't never won a championship.
Oh, never.
And Milwaukee back in 1970 when Lou Alcindor was there, Oscar Robertson, you know, so it's been a long time coming for both of these franchises, man.
Yeah.
And, I cashed in on Milwaukee because I took them to come out the East at the beginning of the playoffs. So
you did.
I cashed in on that. I didn't take Phoenix. I actually had Utah. I had money on them, but Donovan Mitchell got hurt and that crashed. So, but I'm happy for the Suns, man. I'm happy for Chris Paul finally making his finals. You know, I'm happy for Booker because he always been a G. I think he's been overlooked for years. You know, it was just the fact that he was on Phoenix and the team wasn't good. So.
Right.
But I'm happy for both of them, man. So give me your thoughts, man, on this matchup, Milwaukee and Phoenix.
Man, I think it's gonna be the battle. I think it's gonna be battle of the backcourts, man. Book and CP against Middleton and Holiday.
Yeah.
Aiton's gonna do what he does. I think this series, Brook Lopez will be more of a factor because he's gonna bring Ayton away from the basket. As opposed to when we spoke against when they were playing the Nets, I say Lopez wouldn't be much of a factor. But in this series, I believe he will be because they play two true bigs in this game. So, I'm excited, man. So, they're gonna get after it. CP in the pick and roll, Book get to a spot. Holiday, man, I told you and Mar before. Holiday, he could be the starting point guard on the championship team. So, here we go. Middleton's got to be consistent. So, there's a lot of different factors. I like Monty Williams. Monty Williams, I believe, will outcoach Bud. So Bud's got to learn to make some adjustments, man, especially with no Giannis, who will not play more likely tomorrow. So we'll see, man. There's a lot of different factors, man, but just looking at it right now off the top of my head, those are the key right there for me.
Okay, I agree with you. I think Brook Lopez will have an impact in this series because he's averaging 13 points right now, so he's probably going to average maybe 15, 16, possibly even 17. Because the inside presence is going to be competitive with him and Aiden. Give me your thoughts about this. You see how Milwaukee's played without Giannis these past two games. Do you see any differences? Do you think they're a better flow of the offense when he's out? Or
without question. The flow, yeah, but that doesn't make them a better team. They're going to flow because they're not relying on Giannis to get to the rack and look for shooters. Now Middleton, Drew becoming more aggressive. Yeah, without question, more flow. But it's tough for me to pick them to beat Phoenix without him, man. He's gonna have to, which I believe he'll come back in game 3 when they return home. But there is a better flow, between Holiday and Middleton and even Brook Lopez knocking out some shot. Bobby Portis was key. I keep telling him Portis is solid for that, man. I know he'll have that much of an impact, but he did his thing, man. He plays with a lot of confidence, like he's been here before.
I like him too.
I like Portis.
Yeah, definitely. And I basically was saying that. When those playoffs started, I just felt Milwaukee's bench was built to be more productive than these other playoff teams in the East. That was just my opinion, man. And we all know that the war of attrition kicked in, and basically it's survival of the fittest now. So who's going to be left standing? Because it seems like to me, Phoenix is the last team that got all their players still.
All their players, bro. All of them.
So it look like they got a good path, man. I don't see, like you just say, even if Giannis plays, I think it still could go 6 or 7, bro. It's going to be a hard fight because I think Phoenix is on a legendary path, man. Like think about it, bro. We're going to start off with not making the playoffs in 10 years. We're just going to start right there.
Yep.
Then you get Chris Paul.
Yep.
You go to the playoffs.
Yep.
Second seed.
Yep.
You beat the defending champions first round.
Yeah.
You beat the reigning MVP the second round.
Yeah.
Now you beat the Clippers, which I guess was a perennial favorite once the Lakers got knocked out.
Yeah.
You end up beating them.
Yeah.
So now you in the finals with the back-to-back MVP that's hurt. So I really feel Phoenix, bro, this is a legendary run, man, because they're knocking off top contenders. You see what I'm saying? On their way to this championship run. So they just got to finish it, though. So we'll see if they can, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would disagree with the word legendary, because when I think legendary, I would think you went through all these players and teams while they were healthy. That would even make a legendary. I'll give you a perfect example. Like, I'm a Baltimore Raven fan. When we won the championship back in 2012, that was legendary because we went through Peyton, we went through Tom, and we went through a pretty hot Andrew Luck. Okay. So we knocked all them off along the way. Phoenix didn't have to knock off anybody pretty much healthy along the way. If they win a championship, and nobody's gonna think about that. But me, legendary, they would have to take down a healthy AD, healthy LeBron, a healthy Murray, and then a healthy Kawhi and a healthy Clippers team. They ran through all of them, and that's legendary. But for me, they handled their business, in my opinion. You're supposed to be, if you're healthy and you're a number 2 seed in the West, you've been steady and consistent all year, you're supposed to beat teams that have deficiencies because of health. So I wouldn't really say legendary in my opinion.
Historic? Can I say historic? Is that the same?
Well, yeah. Because like you said, they ain't been in the playoffs in 10 years.
Yeah, okay.
So to insert CP, and then Monty Williams got those guys playing hard. Yeah, I mean they believe, but I think they believe since CP got there. They actually believe like we got a shot this year. So things happen in their favor. So either way, they'll take it, man. It's not their fault.
Okay. Speaking of CP3, good segue, because I was going to ask you about this. He's finally reached his finals. Now, if he doesn't win it, would that still taint him, the fact that he didn't win it, but he finally got there? Or does he have to finish it to make this to where his stamp is to where he is one of the best point guards in history? Does he have to win this championship?
Well, man, that's a tough question for me because I'm biased because I played the one. I'm not the biggest guy, so all those teams he's had to bring along the way. Whether it was New Orleans, whether it was OKC, whether it was the Clippers, and Houston. Outside of Houston, he was always the best player in all of those teams, in my opinion. So he had a lot on the shoulders of a guy who's only 6 foot. Mm-hmm. So if he doesn't finish it, I don't think that taints him because I still think he's going down as one of the best. I mean, because I can give you guys that I'll take over him today, and I didn't really see them play too much growing up. So, like everybody says Stockton, like I'll take him over Stockton. That's just me. I've never seen Stockton play like that. But I promise you, Stockton can't do what CP's doing in this generation. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Isaiah, those guys, Isaiah, Steph, maybe over CP, but CP, man, he makes an impact.
And like you just said, Stockton wasn't always the best player on his team. Karl Malone was the best player. Right. Paul has been on teams where he was the best player.
He was. I'm 25 and 13. 20. Yeah. I've seen him in his first couple years in New Orleans, but get popping at San Antonio and those Dallas teams problems at 6 foot. They're game planning for him. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, man, I don't believe it taints him, man. But if he loses to Milwaukee, I don't think anybody's gonna look at him any different because he's not bronze where he's 6'8". He can carry a load on his shoulder. He's 6 foot. He's about to be 36 years old. He fits in a good team with a solid player next to him in Book and a solid big man who's coming up his own in Aiden and a solid coach, man. So they're a solid team all the way around, bro.
Okay,
all the way around.
I agree because they play both sides of the court. They play offense and they lock up when they need to. Yep. You see what I'm saying? They hit their free throws when they get to the free throw line. You see what I'm saying? So. Going through the numbers though, these teams are pretty much even. You know, only little discrepancy that I see is Milwaukee is +8 on the boards. You know, they're averaging 50 rebounds a game. The Suns are only averaging 44. So that's pretty much the main difference in their statistics because they're pretty much the same. They're both shooting 46% from the field. They're both pretty shooting around 35% from the three. You know, free throws, like I said, Suns are 86%. Milwaukee's 71. So the Suns make their free throws when they go to the line. But a lot of that free throw missing with Milwaukee, you know, probably is Giannis. You see what I'm saying?
No, it is 100% Giannis.
So you take him out of the lineup, then maybe their free throw percentage would be better. You know,
without question.
We'll see. But so let me get your thoughts. What about Booker, man? What are you looking for Booker in this finals appearance? What are you looking for him?
For Book, it's way different. It's different because obviously this is his first go around, man. He's still kind of young. I know he's been in the league 6 years because he came in when he was 18, but This is his time, man. If he's gonna do it, this is where he really shows the world. A lot of people, like I've said, fairly unfairly, say that he hasn't had to go through these teams healthy, a healthy Kawhi, a healthy Jamar, healthy Bron and AD. So if he's gonna do it, I mean, Milwaukee's not healthy either, but this would be the year to finish it. But like I said, he followed code, so I mean, he would be out here in LA training with code to try to get right. So I think Book has made a name for himself, man, because he's been on a sorry team for his first couple years before this year. So we'll see. But he has to play well though for them to win, in my opinion. He has to play well. It can't be what it was against the Clippers.
He's averaging 27 right now. Does he have to average 30?
No, he don't have to average 30, but he has to be up in the 25s. Because I know there was a couple games against the Clippers he didn't play well.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot well.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot well. And he's not. And one thing about him, opposed to a couple other players who are in the league, he doesn't do a great job of getting to the free throw line. Great job.
He settles for that jumper. He settles
Exactly.
for that jumper line.
You're not going to get those calls, and the refs know you settling for that jumper, so that can give you those calls. And now this time of year, you're really not going to get those calls, especially if you're not proven. Like Bron can shoot a jump shot, he may get that call if somebody hit him on the elbow, whatever, KD, whatever. But him, since he's still coming to his own, he's got to find a way to get to the line, man, and get some easy points, easy baskets.
Yeah. I've been speaking that for a couple of years because he likes to draw contact. He likes to get that contact because he likes to draw fouls that way. But like you say, when it's playoff times, you gotta step it up and make a move and prove to them that you deserve that call.
Right. So, they're not gonna just give it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are your preliminary thoughts? Like you already got your pick line. You already know who you picking to win, or do you have to see game one, or what you looking for?
No, I just hate that Giannis isn't healthy, man. But I do believe he will come back for either 3 or 4. If Milwaukee splits in Phoenix, I believe he won't come back to game 4. But if they go down 0-2, I think he'll 100% play in game 3. But me personally, I think Milwaukee learned a lot in his final 2 games without Giannis on how not to rely, like you asked me earlier about the flow. I think that Holiday and Middleton and all the Portis and all the other guys, Connaughton, realized that they can play well without Giannis on the floor. In the Brooklyn series, they realized, oh man, we need Giannis, man. We don't got no chance. But since Giannis went out, I know Atlanta's not as good as Brooklyn, but they realized that they can be productive and efficient without Giannis being on the floor. So I think that helps them with Giannis being out those final 2 games against Atlanta. So I think Milwaukee, I would favor Milwaukee. I don't know how many games, but I think Milwaukee is just a little bit better, even without Giannis. Even without Giannis, man, honestly. I think PJ Tucker's going to do a good job on Book. I think obviously Holiday is going to hound CP. He has good size. So remember, he's not Pat Bev. He about 6'3". Pat's only like 6'1". And he does a good job of moving his feet without fouling. You know, Pat likes all those antics. Drew's going to play you straight up. He's going to slide his feet. He's going to get through screens. He's gonna make you change directions once the ball comes in, and you're bringing the ball, you walking the ball down, whatever CP likes to do. So, and I think CP's pace favors Holiday. Like Trae Young's pace is a little different because he's that quick. I'm gonna go. CP likes to set things up, get guys involved. That's gonna favor Drew, in my opinion. But I think Ayton will be the X factor for Phoenix. He has to play well.
He's been the whole playoffs.
Yeah, right. But I think they'll need him more in this series because I think Milwaukee's perimeter with Holiday, Tucker, and Middleton. I would favor them. But if Ayton comes out with those double doubles, averaging maybe 17 and 11 or something like that, I like Phoenix's chances. But he has to play well. So I mean, we'll see, man. I just want to see these guys compete, man. I mean. Like I said, I'm not good at predicting. I'm just going off what I've seen in the first couple of rounds with both these teams. So that's just my opinion.
Well, I know for sure I'm picking the Suns in game 1 because they won every game 1 of the playoffs. So I'm not veering off from that. So I'm definitely picking them to win game 1. But after that, I'm just gonna have to wait and see because, like I said, Giannis could come back in game 3. They could be up 2-0. He come back in game 3, and it could be a totally different series because it's isn't it 2-3-2? They switched it back.
I think they switched it a couple years ago. They switched it back, I believe.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, because I don't like that 2-3-2, man. Do you? I mean, you. Some people might. I mean, I don't really like that 2-3-2.
Yeah.
Let me
You
see.
can steal a game on the road and close out at home. For real.
No, that's true. I just like the 2-2-1-1. So
if it's like that, then that's cool. Phoenix got home court, so they deserved it, and it'll come. They like I said, they closed all their playoffs on the road too. They closed every series out they played on the road.
Milwaukee. Yeah, see, it's 2. Yeah, it's 2-2-1-1-1. That's
okay.
game 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And man, and I'm looking because I didn't get a chance to really look at the schedule, man. But they got 2 days in between game 2 and 3. So after game 2 is Sunday. I mean, I'm sorry, Thursday. They don't play again until Sunday. So Giannis will be back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I believe if they split, I believe he won't come back till game 4, which would be Wednesday. The following Wednesday.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I think Bud to give him that extra time because let's say they do lose game 3, they only be down 2-1. They'll get a Giannis back on more rest and give his knees some time to rest or his whole leg some time to rest. But it all depends on what happens in games. These 2 games in Phoenix, man. If they go down 0-2, I think they're going to try to push for him to come back game 3. And the training staff not going to tell him no. You trying to win a championship, bro. We'll worry about the rest later.
Yeah, for real.
So,
we got to this point.
Right. Next year, and it's not going to be easy, bro. Everybody's going to come back healthy. The schedule will be more player friendly. They'll get the proper rest and all that stuff outside of these 2 teams who are still playing, but it's not easy. So Milwaukee's going for it this year.
I mean, we got to also think about the players that's going to the Olympics to play, though. So
yeah. You know what? I ain't seen that roster. I know Middleton and Holiday. I saw KD. I don't know everybody else is on there yet, though.
I think I can look that up. I think they put it out a couple of days ago. But while I'm looking it up, just give me your overall thoughts of the playoffs. What did you learn throughout the playoffs? What was your, lasting thoughts? To me, just off the top of my head, what was up with that the push, man? Patrick Beverly pushing CP3.
I don't like that, man.
What was that?
Because like you looking for retaliation. The games and the series is over, man. CP's he's not worried about you. He focused on, next step, which is 4 more wins to get this chip. So I mean, that's the only thing I don't like about Pat Bev. I like how hard he plays and all that stuff, but that extra stuff, man, he can leave that at home, man. Like that's weak. You know what I mean?
He said it wasn't meant for him. But you pushed him though.
Who said that?
Patrick Beverly. He tweeted. He said, "I'm sorry that happened. That wasn't meant for you, but I'm gonna apologize." For pushing you. Like, who was it meant for? You pushed.
I know. Right. What you talking about? I don't know, man. But hey, I don't like it, but that's just me. But it was weak, man. I mean, overall, it was a good series. The Clippers played hard. Like, take CP's hand. He played well. He outplayed you in game 6, whatever it was. So all you can do is shake his hand, man. But to do that, I mean, it's a fraternity, man. At the end of the day, you guys all know each other through some point. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing. It's not like he been cheating you and doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing. CP played the right way. Yeah, sometimes he flops, but y'all both do.
Yeah, and he was doing antics all series. Yeah. Like, what you mad about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He should be pushing you.
Straight up.
For real.
I don't, me personally, I don't like that. But like, it was a hard fought series by the Clippers. So, Phoenix, I hate they didn't have Kawhi. I think it would have been a way better series, but it is what it is. But it was weak. So, but other than that, what I learned about these playoffs, I mean, health plays an integral part about who moves on and who goes home.
Yep.
Because that's why the stars get paid. I can tell you, stars win you games in the playoffs. A team will win you a game in the regular season, but when you try to win this time of year, bro, you need your guys out there. You need them. So, and Phoenix is the only team that skate through and not had no major injuries. I mean, Book hurt his nose, but he was right on the court that next game.
Hey, and they say he re-broke it that next game and still stayed in the game.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. And I never broke my nose, so I don't even know what that feels like.
Yeah, I didn't either. When I had allergies, I'd be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can imagine not even be able to breathe out of them, man. Oh my God.
Right.
But hey, like I said, man, I really think Phoenix came into this season with one goal, bro, was to get to this point right here.
Yep.
Like, I see it. Like, and I saw it throughout the year. I was like, these boys is really playing like they want to go get this chip.
Yeah.
And like I said, they bought into Chris Paul, man.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that he finally found a team that would do it. He tried to do it with the Clippers, wouldn't work. Tried to do it with the Rockets. James Harden wouldn't play off the ball. He went to OKC, taught them boys, what's up, man? I get y'all to the playoffs.
Right.
They wrote him off,
Right.
Go to Phoenix, he in the finals, man. So
yeah,
I'm really rooting for CP3. I'm rooting for him to get this ring. I'm rooting for Phoenix too, because I like Phoenix. I lived out there, so I like the team. You see what I'm saying? And I like Booker, because I think Booker is a G.
He's from the South too. He's from the South too. So
yeah, Booker's a G for real, man.
Yeah, I mess with Book, man. And I was telling people, man, I think honestly, to be 100%, I think this might be. If you were to ask CP, I mean, I don't know the guy. I never talked to him, but I think if you were to ask him, is this the best team? Not the best team, but the best group of guys that you've enjoyed playing with the most? I think he would say yes.
Yeah.
Houston. I think Houston was the best team he's ever played for. That chance when y'all had a chance to beat Golden State. He's had some solid teams with the Clippers, but I think this is his best team, man. I mean, because he has a bunch of young guys. You throw in Crowder, who's been there before. Who else has been there before? I think it's really just Crowder, but those guys who they're willing to learn from him. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
Yeah,
like Blake out here when he was playing with the Clippers, it wasn't really learning. Blake thought he was the best player on the team. I kept telling everybody, no, they go as CP goes. Blake's can never be the best player on the championship team. Houston, obviously, James gonna do his thing. That's why they pay him. New Orleans never had the talent. David West and Tyson Chandler. So I think he's really enjoying it this year, man. Honestly, he's got some young thoroughbreds, man, ready to get after that.
And not only that, he's gonna opt out and try to get another deal. He's trying to get 3 years, $100 million.
If they win, somebody offered to him because if he opts in, I mean that deal he has on his picks up the option. What is it? 39, 38, something like that.
40. It's 44.
Oh, my bad.
It's 44 million, bro. But he already said he's gonna opt out. He don't want it. He want a new deal. So okay, let's just say they lose.
Yeah.
Do he stay? If they lose, do he stay?
I think it depends, honestly.
On how they lose?
No, if they lose, they lose. He doesn't care how they lose. But I think it depends on if they lose and somebody. I think it depends on who offers him what. If he feels like he has a legit chance to go somewhere and win a championship with the team that's already proven, and then he may be thinking, man, you know what? Yeah, things worked in our favor, but I may have to get out of the West and go East. You know what I mean? I may have to go, if somebody offers more money, maybe like a Philly or something like that, because Ben obviously is not that guy. But you can play Ben, and no, you can't play Ben because Ben can't shoot. But just things like that. Like, man, maybe I can go to the East. I don't have to worry about such and such teams out of, because the Golden State's going to be coming back next year. Portland, I think, could get better with Chauncey. So the West is going to get tougher. So he's going to put himself in a position to where he has a chance to win it if he loses it this year. I don't know.
So what if he wins? He stays, right? If they win, does he stay? Or do you think it's the same scenario?
I think he's going to opt out either way. But I do think he enjoys playing for Monty Williams, bro. I truly believe that. He doesn't want to leave and go play for no Coach Bud. I don't think so.
Well, the key is this. Wherever he goes, they only can give him 3 years. If he stays with Phoenix and resigns, he gets 4.
He gets that 4th, right?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that, but man, appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out.
Well,
all right, I pulled up this UST for you. So let's go to this roster. We got Bam out of Bayou.
Oh, I like Bam.
Bradley Beal. Devin Booker. Kevin Durant. Jeremy Grant. Draymond Green. Drew Holiday. Zach LaVine. Damian Lillard. Kevin Love. Chris Middleton. Jason Tatum. That's
too many players. How many players is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It can only be 12.
9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go.
So the only big man they got is Bale. And I guess KD because he's 7 foot. So I guess that's the other big man.
Nah, not really.
Kevin Love, 6'11". They got K Love.
Oh, you said Kevin Love's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find it on my computer, roster right here. Yeah, but Kevin Love is gonna be one of those guys who come in and just play a couple minutes, man. But I mean, it doesn't matter who we throw out there. Nobody should be able to beat us. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, you got Draymond too. So Draymond's a little bit to do everything. Yeah, I mean, we got some size, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know who you start at the 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they more likely they may start Bam. Honestly, Bam along with KD.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not worried about that. But I'm trying to get through these finals, man. Who gonna compete? Who want it more? You know, our guards are pretty solid. I mean, obviously we can always do better, but everybody doesn't want to play. Some guys want the rep.
Well, Drew Holiday and Devin Booker are left playing right now. That's on the team. So
right. So I honestly like the versatility of Jeremy Grant, man. He could play 2 through 4.
Yes, I like
Jeremy Grant. And I think Denver messed up by not repaying him, bro. They regret that.
Yeah.
They regret the hell out of that.
And Aaron Gordon didn't do nothing for you.
He didn't do nothing, but they were hoping to get the same thing from him that they got from Jeremy Grant. I'm like, no way, bro. No way.
Like
you would think so.
Froze up. He completely froze up in the playoffs, man.
Man, I mean, I guess, bro, but think about it. Going from one market that's sorry and you don't get no nationally televised games to a team that is the 3rd in the West with the MVP has a chance, even though they're the second best player when it has a chance, and people expect you to be maybe the 3rd or 2nd option, and you don't show up. It's a lot of pressure, bro.
Hey, like Shannon Sharp say, expectations. You wasn't required those expectations in Orlando, but when you get to Denver, you know, you gotta expect something from you now. You know, so couldn't live up to the moment, man. But hey, it happens to most of the NBA players.
They do. Yeah, no, I get it.
Separate the stars, you know, say like you say, from just role players. It's a difference. Right. But hey, man, hey, that's pretty much it, bro. Just wanted to get on here, talk to you about the finals before they start tomorrow. You know,
what you think is the factor for both teams? The number one X factor going in for both teams.
I really feel that, like you just said, Phoenix is gonna have to find a way to get easy buckets. They're gonna have to get fouls, get to the line, slow the game down. You see what I'm saying? And because Milwaukee, now that Giannis is out, they like to play fast pace. They'll get out the rim and go. You see what I'm saying? And I've always wondered, why does Giannis bring the ball up anyway, bro? Like, go to the paint and just do a back screen, roll to the goal, and they'll lob it up to you, give you a little pass in the paint. Like, why are you trying to control the offense when you got a guard over here playing off the ball? I mean,
well, I think it's because, but think about it, bro. He's so damn long. When he get the ball off a rebound, off a board, he grab it, but it takes him like 3 dribbles. He's at the rim at the other side. So Coach Bud or anybody who's coaching, but you get it and go. If they stop you, kick it out. Let's run our offense. So I really can't knock the Milwaukee for that. But a lot of teams shut that down in the playoffs. That's why
what I was just gonna say.
that's why he's more exposed. But I've seen him do it. Like, he'll grab the board, but 3 dribbles, he's at the rim on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, damn. Like, that's you can't do nothing with that. 3 dribbles, he take it. 1. Second, he already half court. Third, he's at the free throw line on the other end, and he's taking off. You got to either foul him or something. So, you know.
I just think he's more effective in the block. Get down low, throw it to him so he could just get up. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow him to make a move. You see what I'm saying? I think he's better off.
They don't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the paint, get the ball, boom, go up. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't. He's too big. Like, he can back you down in the paint. He likes to be on the perimeter for some reason. I don't understand.
Because I mean, he's seen KD do it. He's seen some of his guys. He still hasn't taken that step, which is why I picked Brooklyn to beat them. Like, Giannis, once Giannis really learns how to, play offense, actually play offense, and not just run. I'm gonna get to the ball and get to the hoop and dunk. Then he'll take that next step. Because he's taking fadeaways over left shoulder for no reason. Where I've never seen him turn on one shoulder, pivot, pump fake, go back under, and because I've never seen him do any of that. I'm saying? He'll fade away from guys 6 inches shorter than him, but like, he's still learning how to play the game, man. I was listening to Quentin Richardson on Keyshawn's show in the morning. Talking about I'm up early like you. He was talking about that. He was like, man, Giannis is from Greece, man. He wasn't taught the same way we was taught out here in the States.
That's what I said.
You and I was talking about that. So he doesn't have that same mentality. But I think he's been in the league so long, his game still hasn't evolved like it should have.
And he started playing late. He started playing basketball late.
I like 16. Yeah.
Luka was playing when he was 13. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Professional.
professionally at 13. Yeah.
So look at the difference because we can't say the same for Luka. Luka's seasoned. He already.
You already, yeah, bro. Whole
he
another
about,
animal.
he about to go get these boys in Sylvania medal, probably. You know what I'm saying? So that boy, he's a worldwide phenomenon, bro. Like
I believe
it's
it. Crazy, man. I believe it. See, I don't even do social media like that, but I believe it.
No, Luka's a worldwide phenomenon, bro.
No, he's a mob, but but it's well deserved though. Some of these guys who root for these international cats can't play.
You're right.
This cat right here, I'm like, bro, he takes a lot of ill-advised shots. Like he should be better at the free throw line. But when he's on, I'm like, damn, bro, they can't do nothing with him.
He just needs another two. That's all he needs is another two.
I told you and Mar about this when we spoke about it before the season started, man. Who was my disappointment? I was like Mark Cuban for not getting him no help. Yeah. Oh, and giving him no help. I'm like, bro, they're gonna wear him down. That's how I think what happened. I think he started to get wore down. Yeah. And wearing him down, man. But I think Mark Cuban will take the next steps, and Dallas will be another team that you reckon with, bro. The West is gonna be golden next year, bro. Because Clay coming back, and then I think Memphis will take another step with Ja and Brooks and Jonas.
And I don't know if you heard, but did you hear that Golden State's thinking about trading Wiseman in their pick to get somebody?
To get no, I heard the name. They're trying to get
was it from Toronto? Siakam.
Was it him? I don't think it was Siakam. No,
I heard Siakam. I heard they was gonna trade him to Toronto. Wiseman in their pick to Toronto for Siakam.
But keep Wiggins though. You can't start him. Unless
but he's another bargain chip too. Maybe they'll bargain him somewhere.
Don't nobody want Wiggins, bro.
I think somebody take him.
Yeah, he can come off the bench, but he can't be my starter on the championship team, man, because he doesn't do enough. He's not that good defensively. He doesn't play with a whole lot of confidence. And there you go, another international player.
Yeah.
You know, nothing against international players. Like I said, Luka earned the respect to me, bro. Because I didn't think he'd be.
He's an international player, right?
Yeah, you're right. You know, Cameroon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so but anyways, but like I'm excited about these finals, bro. I love hoops is what I do. If I can cover these games, I would love it. But I like to hear guys compete, man. I love it. I love it. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to see if Coach Bud puts Tucker on Book.
Okay, that's what you looking to see.
That's what if I'm coaching Milwaukee, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Middleton's gonna take Crowder. Obviously, Drew's gonna take CP and PJ. I want you to hound Book. If you can, I'm not gonna say handle KD because KD's another animal, but he's gonna be physical with Book. And Tucker knows how to slide his feet. He's very smart. He's savvy. He's not just big throwing his weight around. He actually knows how to slide his feet, use his hands. Book not gonna be able to back him down and take them footers, man, because he's gonna push him off his spot.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so
I'm gonna be looking for that.
And Tuck got good size, but Tuck's about 6'7", right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he's about 6'7", right? So KD can rise up and shoot over top of him. He's got 2 inches on Book. Book's only about 6'5", right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a tough matchup for him. As long as he's got to stay out of foul trouble. So that's what I'm saying. So CP those pick and rolls. He's gonna look to get Lopez involved in every pick and roll. Every pick and roll, he's gonna say, "Come him and Book. Come here, Lopez. Come here, Lopez." But I think Lopez is gonna be a factor on the offensive end because he's gonna keep Ayton away from the basket. Ayton hasn't had to play anybody away from the basket. Even as good as Jokic is MVP, he's not really a 3-point. He's not a high volume 3-point shooter. Brook, that's all he takes. He may take a couple of putbacks, but I'm talking about he stands there and waits for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good matchup, man. It's a good matchup.
I really feel Milwaukee can pretty much bully them. You know what I'm saying? Beat them, push them off the line, like you said, put a body into them. I think Phoenix is used to bullying the other team. You see what I'm saying? I think Milwaukee can hit back now. You see what I'm saying? So this gonna be a good fight. And,
it will be. But like I said, I think Monty will make the proper adjustments from game to game. I don't think Bud will. I don't. Everybody talks, says a lot of good things about him. Like, that's cool, bro, but y'all trying to win a championship.
And
what are you going to be different?
Lucky they made it to the finals because his job possibly
was on the line. Possibly, bro. It was because they might have got swept by Brooklyn.
Yeah,
they might have gotten swept, but things happened in their favor and they worked their way back. Now they're here, and they almost lost to it. They almost was in a fight with Atlanta.
Yeah,
Atlanta wasn't even supposed to be there, but so he better take advantage of it. But he needs to learn. He needs to make the proper adjustments because Monty will, without question. And him and CP together, Bud doesn't have anybody on his roster like that. So where they can put their heads together, they're gonna be in the film room, they're gonna talk about X's and O's. CP and Monte together. So Bud, I don't really know who he leans on. So I don't know who the leader is of that team. Honestly, I can't tell you. Is it Tuck? Is it Middleton?
It's Middleton.
You think so?
Yeah, because the person that takes the last shot is your leader, right?
That's not true. That's not true. You know that's not true. That's not true, bro. But I hear what you said.
I know. I'm just gonna make you laugh.
Nah, I know. It's all good. But I'm excited, man. But we'll see. The pick and roll for me. But like I said, I think Milwaukee loses something with Portis starting. So now it's really on Cottington. I'm not a big Brent Forbes fan, man, but I'll take Cam Johnson on Phoenix over Brent Forbes. I think Cam Johnson shoots the ball well, bro.
Yeah, he does.
He gets good arc on his shot, good rotation. His shot's not flat. Brent Forbes is more, I'm gonna let it go if I'm open. And Cam Johnson knows how to cut without the ball. Like the Phoenix has a lot of movement. People don't realize that. Like when I watch the game, I don't just see ball go in the hoop. These guys are moving without the ball. I've seen it.
And you got Cameron Payne, who's a solid backup.
He's a solid backup.
Give Chris Paul some rest. Give him some necessary minutes to rest, bro. So
yeah, he's a solid backup. So they're coached well overall. They were coached well last year. Now you integrate CP with that. It all just came together. So Milwaukee, they're gonna have their hands full. But like I said, Drew and Middleton have to play well tomorrow. They have to, both of them.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. We'll see what happens. Were you watching the game at home?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here watching it.
Yeah, I got to, man. I see. I'm the type. I like to listen to Van Gundy and Mark Jackson speak, and I try to say, I talk to the TV, bro. So I want to see. They gonna say the same thing. Did they see the same thing I saw?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you. I do the same thing.
Yeah, I do the same. Some people like Shannon. I listen to Shannon. He said he don't listen to the live thing. Yeah, I listen to all of that. I like to hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll like I said, we'll talk about it more. Probably before game 3, because like you said, they get that big 2-3 day rest after that game 2 Sunday. Then they don't play again till Wednesday. So
yeah.
It says it starts Tuesday, then Thursday, then Sunday.
Tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday. Yeah. Well, like I said, we can do it Wednesday, man. That'd be great. If we could do a game from the game, man, that'd be great too, bro. Honestly.
Hey, we can try. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it. We just gotta make our times fit.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, we definitely will talk more about it, man. Ain't no thing. We get Marley on here when he gets some time. He gonna do his show tomorrow. I'll probably be on this show tomorrow. So he'll chime in and do everything we need to do. So we'll link up for sure, man. Talk more about it. So give them your social media, man. I know you only do Twitter, but go on, give it out. So
I only do Twitter, right? Yeah, man. Y'all can follow me at Chris CHR Chris with a Y NBA, or is it Chris at NBA? Man, I can't even remember. Hold on, let me look. I really don't be on it like that, but I know it's Chris NBA something. But hold on, what is my? At Chris NBA.
There you go, at Chris NBA.
At Chris NBA. Yep, that's me, man. So it's funny, man, because I wish you don't follow me on Twitter, LJ, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
All the stuff you be putting up there.
Did you see the back and forth I was doing with the Philly fans and the beat writers? You didn't see it?
No.
Oh my God! But they didn't like me, man. Because because who I was calling out.
How recent was that?
Huh?
How recent was that?
That was when they lost to Atlanta.
So it still should be on your feed.
It's all on my timeline.
Hold on, let me create you.
Yeah, you know the guy and the girl who write for the Sixers. It's a guy. It's a guy and a girl. Bro, I was going back and forth with them. I'm like, bro, y'all keep focusing on but I'll let you read it, bro. But I'm telling you,
pulling it up right now.
You're right. But I kept explaining to them, y'all keep focusing on how to beat Atlanta. I thought the goal is to win a championship. And if your second best player is not there, you're not going to win a championship. He has to be better. So I'm just going back and forth on stuff like that with them. They're talking about him defense and what he did to Trey. I'm like, bro, he had a double-double. Yeah, he didn't take a lot of shots, but he's their star. They're going to ride or die with him. So it's funny to me, man, because if I cover a team Let's say I come with the Lakers and we're not playing well. I'm not going to back somebody. But that's what those guys do because they're getting paid by the team.
Exactly.
Or whatever. I like once I get high, I'm gonna say, bro, I gotta be real. If our guy's not playing, like, bro, you right, he's got to do better.
Yeah.
You know, they keep talking about how Ben was locking up Trey and how Ben, you know, he can't be stopped in the post. He just won't shoot it. All right, man. Whatever helps y'all sleep at night, bro. Because y'all clearly don't see the same thing I see.
For real, because that's the sole reason why y'all lost because that man cannot shoot.
He can't. But he wouldn't do. But it'd be different if he was like you said. Remember that game he had against Washington when he had 15 boards and 15 assists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that, bro. I don't ask him to shoot the ball well, but he has to impact the game in other ways, and he didn't do that. They kept talking about defense, but Trey averaged to what 29 and 11 that series.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good in it. That's not a stopper because he shot 9 for 24. That stopped him. He still had 25 plus points and 10 plus dimes
because he went to the free throw line.
He went to the line. I'm like, what do y'all? I mean, I get it, man, but like I said, man, I don't know.
That's their job, man. That's their job.
Bro, you can't. I'm gonna get fired, bro. Because I'm gonna call it how I see it. Because I don't give a damn, bro. I enjoy hoops, man. I'm not gonna play somebody and play them up if they're not playing well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I rather work for all of the teams instead of just focusing on one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, that's why we on here. That's why we on here. We get to talk about it, bro.
Right. So whatever.
Eventually, we will be to where we can express our opinion and do it professionally.
Right? I mean, I think we do a pretty good job, man. We keep it focused on sports, and you know, we're respectable. We're not, you know, cursing up a storm and doing all other stuff. So
yeah.
But I told him, bro, y'all gonna have to get rid of Ben, bro. You gonna have to trade him. He's not good enough. I told him to go find out how to get Dame, bro. You got to find out how to go get him. You're not getting him now because Chauncey's there.
Let me ask you this question. In hindsight, do you think that Philly should have tried to trade for James Harden when they had the opportunity?
Hell yeah.
Even if James Harden would have got hurt this year, you still would have had him.
You would have had him in the foreseeable future.
For the future, yeah.
Without question.
Yeah.
Because James is only, James is 2 years younger than me because he graduated 07. Yeah, so James is 31. So you have...
They say the only reason why I didn't go through is because our owner Fertitta didn't want to deal with Daryl Morey.
I'm sure, but that doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of people who don't want to do business with the Lakers. Mark Cuban doesn't want to do business with us. He said it, bro. I'm not doing no business with the Lakers, so they don't even call me.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it.
No, even if you can make your team better, you don't want to deal with them.
I'm not doing business with the Lakers because you know there was that time when the Lakers we were just winning everything.
Yeah.
You know, so you know I get it. You know, because Morey was running with you guys. Now he's with them, and now he doesn't want to make. You know, so I get it. But you don't want that to be the reason why you lose your job either, though, bro. So if you had a chance to go get somebody to make your team better, now your team is bad. The owner's gonna be like, I gotta let you go, bro. Because you making it personal. You're not trying to make us better. So you know, because this ain't Jerry Jones who has his hand in it. This is the owner giving you the free reins. Okay, what you say, Fertitta, go do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But we can't be the worst team in basketball like we were this year again, bro.
Hey.
The second worst team, whatever they were sorry, bro. I don't know how Houston even got nationally televised games. Y'all got a couple of them. I'm like, brother, they saw.
I hope they draft Evan Mobley out of USC. That's who I want them to draft.
Ah, man. You know what's funny?
I don't want no Cunningham. I don't want no Jalen Suggs.
I definitely don't want no Suggs, bro. Suggs should have stayed in school. But you know what's funny? I think Evan Mobley should have stayed in school 1 more year, bro. Me personally. I would, because he still has a long way to go. Because being from here, we get a lot of SC games. So I watched him. He's so raw, bro.
Yeah,
he's raw,
and
he's not. When I think raw, like you guys will look to him to be one of your top 2 scorers eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's too raw, bro. He's not a big man like a Clint Capella who came over from where is he from? France or not? Where is he from? Wherever he's from, like he's just gonna get up and down and board, set screens, block shots. Evan Mobley's gonna have the ball in his hand. His game, he's so raw. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Just his size and athleticism alone got him, you know, first team Pac-12 and all that other stuff. But he's got a ways to go, man. Suggs is more polished, but Suggs is not gonna have he doesn't have the type of ceiling that Mobley does.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I just like the fact he got height. He's a big man.
He got good size.
He can stretch the floor.
Did you watch the game against Gonzaga though when we played them in the Sweet 16?
Yes.
He didn't play well.
Yeah, he did.
You the biggest. Not size doesn't mean anything, but there's nobody from Gonzaga that should be able to hold you.
Yeah.
Nobody. Like you got the Matt.
I just think Gonzaga was better though.
Yeah, but that's fine. But I've seen plenty of times where the team was better, but this other guy was the best player on the floor. His team just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't get that from him.
Yeah,
his brother played better than he did in that game. His older brother, the one that got some weight on him.
You talk because the true sense of what you're talking about is old boy from UCLA that stepped up. Just with what's his name?
Yep, number 3.
Yes.
Yeah, he's solid. He pro ready though.
Hey, he is, bro.
People don't realize that, but he gets it. When I watch him play, he pro. He may not be a starter, but he's pro ready. He takes a lot of good shots. He has good footwork. He can rise up and shoot from 50. He can take a couple dribbles and shoot off the bounce. His handle can be a little better. He has good size.
And he's fearless. He's fearless. He's not scared of the moment.
Yeah, he has a good feel for the game. To remember, he went to Kentucky, bro.
Yeah, he transferred. You're right. Yeah,
and came out here and played for I forget the coach's name at UCLA, but yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
he's cool. He coming out too.
I know. I'm gonna be watching him in the league because he showed me some of this tournament, bro. I remember guys like that.
Yeah,
when they show you some of the tournament, they're gonna go to the pros and make a statement.
Yeah, yeah. That's how Steph was. Steph was out of Davidson.
Yeah.
Steph took off. Steph went 7th overall. They're like, oh yeah, Steph's here. 5 was he 6'3", 165 pounds.
Yeah.
I kept saying Steph is gonna be a killer because he gets same thing I'm talking about the UCLA guy. I'm not saying he's gonna be Steph, but Steph got it at that level. His team just wasn't good enough. Mm-hmm. UCLA had a chance to beat Gonzaga and lost on a half-court bank shot. That's weak, but whatever. It's hard to evaluate kids at this level in basketball, bro. Football is one thing. It's see ball, go get ball.
Yeah.
Blocking schemes. Basketball's like I said, Mobley might be a Hall of Famer, but I don't see it right now because he's so damn raw, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of techniques involved with basketball.
Yeah, yeah. But like you said, once you focus on just hoops and you're not going to class and doing all this other stuff, your game should get better. So
exactly, especially that's what the people on the staff is for.
Right,
their development. That's what they get paid to do.
Man, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that job, man.
Yeah,
I honestly would, man. If you give me Giannis for a couple months, I have him right. I'll have Giannis right, bro. From his mentality to everything he's doing, bro. Because Giannis is willing to learn. People don't realize Giannis not a big talker and all rah, but he's willing to learn. He's just not that guy mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's willing to learn, man. If you put somebody in front of him that he trusts. Mm-hmm. So, that's just me. I can talk all day about that, man.
Hey, but like I said, we'll get back on in a couple days, man. Let's watch these finals, see how game 1 pan out, and we definitely will talk about it later on through the week, man. So
let's do it, man. Let's try to get Mar here on Wednesday, man, after game 1.
Yeah, we'll try to get him on. So appreciate you coming on, man.
No doubt, bro.
For sure. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
So until then, man, we're gonna sign out. RaWordz podcast. My boy Chris from LA, LJ from Houston, man. And we out of here, play.
No.
This H-Town for real.